start finding this interesting because I know it was raining and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're still missing a lot of the. We're missing the ACMs. It's like the first.
I was saying earlier, I'm like, it feels light.
Okay. At the very least, bean salt is it's just at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be nice if we had a table. My boy. Of course. That's always awkward. Yeah, that's crazy. No, it was on.
No, just
I'll turn it on.
you turned it off.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the School of Arts and Sciences-Newark's annual awards reception, an event that celebrates the exceptional achievements of our graduating seniors and recognizes those selected for departmental awards. My name is Mimi Riscala, and with me is Chaz Valens, and we will be your hosts for this afternoon. We are very excited to celebrate our amazing students, honoring all their hard work alongside our wonderful leadership, faculty, staff, and our students, families, and friends who are tuned in our live stream.
It's great to be back here in the Paul Robeson Center to recognize our outstanding scholars. All of you here today are truly the best and brightest students, and you should be extremely proud of yourselves. We want to acknowledge some special guests in the room in attendance today from our Vice Chancellors, Latoya Battle Brown, John Gunkel, Erica Williams, the Rutgers-Newark Alumni Association, Crystal Lopez, the the School of Arts and Sciences office, faculty, staff, students, and alumni. Yeah.
All right. Before we dive into the presentation of our 2026 awards, I want to remind you to grab a refreshment and a bite to eat if you have not done so already. We have a beautiful spread for this afternoon's reception, courtesy of Sandra Draper, Carl Provenzano, and the whole gourmet dining team. Additionally, please note we have our step and repeat set up for photos, and we invite all presenters and recipients to take a quick picture as they proceed off the stage after each award. Our order of events and award presentation is listed within the program book if you would like to follow along.
Our reception will begin with our keynote speaker and dean, Dr. Jacqueline Mattis, an accomplished scholar, educator, and leader whose work has had a profound impact on the field of psychology and the institution she has served. Dr. Mattis earned a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology from New York University and both her Master's in Science and PhD in Clinical Psychology from the University of Michigan. Prior to her appointment as dean, she served at the University of Michigan as professor of psychology and associate department chair for diversity initiatives, and as co-director of the Center for Study of the Black Youth Context. She also previously served as a chairperson of the Department of Applied Psychology at New York University's Steinhardt School of Culture, Education, and Human Development. A distinguished researcher, Dr. Mattis' scholarship explores the role of religion and spirituality in the lives of African American and Afro-Caribbean individuals, with particular attention to the factors that foster psychological and psychosocial development. Her work thoughtfully examines themes such as civic engagement, altruism, compassion, and resilience within urban communities, contributing meaningful insight to both academic discourse and real-world practice. She has authored numerous publications and co-authored books that reflect her commitment to culturally responsive counseling and global perspectives on human development. Throughout her career, Dr. Mattis has been widely recognized for her excellence in scholarship, teaching, and mentorship. She has also received multiple awards from the University of Michigan, recognizing her outstanding Throughout her career, Dr. Mattis has been widely recognized for her excellence in scholarship, teaching, and mentorship. She has also received multiple awards from the University of Michigan, recognizing her outstanding mentorship, her dedication to advancing the academic success and well-being of her students. As a leader, Dr. Mattis brings a deep commitment to academic excellence, equity, and student success, values that are at the heart of tonight's celebration. Her career reflects the very ideals we seek to honor in our graduates: intellectual rigor, a commitment to community, and a drive to make meaningful contributions to the world. Please join me in warmly welcoming our keynote speaker, Dr. Jacqueline S. Harris.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, can everyone hear me? Okay. Can everyone hear me? All right. Give us some moments.
Probably what it is. This is on too.
Hello, testing. Hello, testing. Okay, there's feedback.
Yeah, they're coming.
It's a wonderful moment to try your salmon or your beef.
Mason's gonna do it right now.
Is that one on the other one too?
I'm turning it on for you right now. Is it for your video?
Yeah.
I got you. Mason, are you lowering it? Yeah. Okay. Let us know so we can test it. Oh, there we go. Dean Mattis, test that now.
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay. Fantastic. All right. All right. Good afternoon. A little weak. Let's try that again. Good afternoon. Fantastic. let me start by saying a hearty congratulations to all of our students who are graduating this evening and our awardees. This evening is 100% about you and about celebrating you, and so we're excited to gather to do that work of celebration. But before I start, let me ask our OAS team to stand. Everyone who's from the Office of Academic Services. This evening would simply not be possible without the enormous work that every member of this team puts in. So I'm deeply grateful to all of you for the work that you do to make this day a particularly special day for everyone. I also want to thank the wonderful folks who are here, who are helping us with the meals, the folks who prepared the meals. Thank you for making this evening special. So we appreciate you being here. And to the families and friends who are online, who are celebrating your loved ones, we also welcome you to this evening. I'm going to be brief, but one of the things that I want to do is to sort of lean into the symbology of the evening. If you look at on your table, each of you has been given the gift of a sunflower, something that you can plant. And each year the OAS team thinks of a particular symbol or theme that they want to lean into as a sign of what they want us to pay attention to in the year and years ahead. And so this gift of a sunflower is intentional. So I want to lean into the symbolism of the sunflower to sort of talk about what we are hoping for you and the ways that we think about what you have done to get yourselves to this point. One of the things that I love about sunflowers is that it turns out that each sunflower, you see the petals and you see the face, and it turns out that each sunflower is not a single flower. Every one of those little dots that you see is a separate flower. So every sunflower has embedded in it, in its face, 1,000 to 2,000 florets, right? So it's one of the things that I think is particularly beautiful and powerful about sunflowers. And each of those florets, if allowed to grow and thrive, will ultimately become a seed. And each of those seeds has the potential to become another sunflower. So one of the things that I lean into in terms of the beauty and the symbolism of that is it's a reminder that while you are certainly a coherent person, you are not a solitary thing. You are a constellation of 1,000 dreams and 1,000 possibilities, each of which is a critical part of you. And in the years ahead, I hope that you will give yourself the space and the time to discover as many parts of you as you can. Take the risk to dance, to paint, to sing, to write, to travel, learn a new language, do something new, and try something at which you will fail. Not every floret will become a seed. It does not mean that that floret has failed. It simply means that in the life of the sunflower, it has lived the fullest version of itself. And those that are intended to go on, and those parts of it that are intended to go on, will go on. But I do hope that you will try things at which you will succeed, but things at which you will fail. And I hope that you will allow yourself to laugh and just be joyful in knowing that all of those many parts of you are fully a part of who you are, and that they are important in the learning of you. The second thing that I find fascinating about sunflowers is that they're heliotropic. In other words, they move with the sun. And that's the word sunflower, the name sunflower, actually breaks down into helio, which is the sun, and anthos, which is follower. So sunflowers are sunflower followers. And again, they follow the sun from east to west. So if you watch a sunflower throughout the day, you will see them move their face. Well, it turns out that the capacity to capitalize on sunlight in that way is true of young sunflowers, but as sunflowers mature, they change. Mature sunflowers stop following the sunlight, and they face east. So at some point in the life of a sunflower, they recognize that while they're not losing the capacity to follow the sun, their needs have changed. And east-facing flowers and east-facing pollinators, and the sunflower is a pollinator, east-facing flowers, it turns out, are actually much better at pollinating than flowers that face the west. What's the point? The point is, it is important to remember that the things that define you, the things that feed you now when you are young, are going to change. Lean into it. It is not a sign that you have lost anything. It is simply a sign that you're leaning into the maturity of who you are. And it turns out that if you do that, you will actually end up doing much better at the things that you are required to do at that stage in your life than if you will convince yourself that you must do the things when you are older and more mature that you are doing now. Follow the sun while you need to, but stop and face east when it is a time to do that. The third point about sunflowers is that it turns out sunflowers are among the few flowers that can self-pollinate. So while it's true that, like all flowers, sunflowers benefit from the presence and interactions with pollinators like bees and butterflies, sunflowers are powerful in that they don't need pollinators. If no one shows up around them to help them grow and propagate, sunflowers will simply do the work of growth and rejuvenation themselves. They can self-pollinate. So remember that when you find yourself in moments when it feels like you don't have anyone in your corner, or that people aren't showing up for you in the way that you want them to or believe that you need them to, remember that you have the capacity to fly and to thrive on your own. Because the lessons that you needed to master to allow you to get to the place where you are right now, those things are the things that will sustain you and allow you to grow on your own. And again, even when people don't show up for you in the way that you think you might need. Number 4, sunflowers are phytoremediative. In other words, they transform the environments in which they grow. They rid the soil around them of toxins. The message: you cannot always control the environment or the soil in which you are planted. However, you can make the environment in which you find yourself better than when you found it. You will never be the victim of your context. Always live with the understanding that you have the power to transform the places where you grow. Your choices, your words, your values, the way that you live, and the way that you sort of live into the values of your everyday are part of the intentional effort that you will make to heal the spaces in which you grow. And you have a responsibility to heal the places in which you grow. And last 2 points about sunflowers. Sunflowers, of course, also feed and heal. They are important sources of food for bees and other pollinators, but they're also important sources of food for us. They make rich oils, proteins, they're chock full of vitamin E and other minerals. They reduce inflammation in us, they reduce cholesterol, repair skin, support hydration, etc. What seems like a simple flower actually has the power to do more than one could imagine just from its surface. It feeds and heals the others around them. That is an important reminder for all of us that everything that has been poured into you to this point, and everything that will be poured into you in the days, the months, the weeks ahead in your life, you have a responsibility to give that back to others by healing and transforming the people who are around you and, the environments that are around you. And then finally, let's face it, sunflowers are just simply beautiful. And this is not about being pretty. It is about being beautiful. It's about remembering that there are those in our community who show up and in simply showing up, bring light to everything around them. They reflect to others the best of who others are. They are a reminder of light and possibility and what is beautiful in every single moment. They recognize that, as in the words of Toni Morrison, life is truly artful, waiting for you to become art. Congratulations to all of you. May you live a life of power, of transformation, of profound possibility, and a life of art. Please remember that you are always in the process of being made, but that you are the one who are leaning into making you. We hope that you will always remember that this is your home. We hope that you will come back and that you will lean into your relationships, the relationships that you've built here over the years, and tell us what you are doing, because we always want to celebrate you, right? This is your family. Congratulations. One of the things that we are particularly proud of and excited about today is that for the first time, we're using this day as an opportunity to celebrate some distinguished alumni. And I want to thank Sofia Pinto-Figueroa, as well as our OAS team and members of our Dean's Office and the School of Arts and Sciences for their tireless work in not only helping to identify alumni who are extraordinary, but in also helping to remind us of how important it is for us to maintain relationships with our members of our community as they move forward. So the first of our alumni who we're going to honor is the Distinguished Alumni Award goes to Jules Gill Peterson, who was nominated by Dr. Kyle Riesmandel from American Studies, and Dr. Riesmandel, who I saw earlier, okay, thank you, will come forward because unfortunately Jules was not able to be with us tonight, but he'll come forward to receive the award. I'm just going to read a little bit about Dr. Gill Peterson and why he is a recipient of this award. Dr. Gill Peterson is, I'm sorry, she, not he. Dr. Gill Peterson is an associate professor of history at Johns Hopkins University and a leading scholar of transgender history and culture. She is the author of Histories of the Transgender Child, which was published by University of Minnesota Press in 2018, which received both a Lambda Literary Award for Transgender Nonfiction and the Children's Literature Association Book Award. Her work challenges the misconception that transgender children are a recent phenomenon, drawing on extensive archival research to establish a deeper historical understanding of gender in medicine. Her most recent book, A Short History of Transmisogyny, published by Verso Books in 2024, traces the origins of violence against transgender women across 2 centuries and offers a bold vision for a more just future. Dr. Gill Peterson's scholarship has been widely featured in major media outlets, and she continues to shape the field through her research, teaching, and editorial leadership. Dr. Gill Peterson has served as keynote speaker at the Spring 2022 American Studies Graduate Symposium. She has also served as advisor for numerous current and former students working in the areas of gender and sexuality studies. Many applicants find us because of Dr. Gill Peterson's path-breaking work. So we thank Kyle for nominating Dr. Gill Peterson, and we ask him to accept this award on her behalf. The second Alumni Award is the Community and Civic Engagement Award, and this award honors alumni who embody Rutgers-Newark's strong tradition of public service and community leadership. And the recipient of the Community and Civic Engagement Award is John Wallmeyer. And John Wallmeyer was nominated by Dan Asen from the Department of History, and I know that they're both here, thank you. So I'll invite them to come forward. And let me just read you a little bit about John Wallmeyer and the reason that he's such an important person to recognize with this inaugural award. So John Wallmeyer, who received his BA in 2012 from the School of Arts and Sciences-Newark, and his MPA from SPA in 2018, has built an impactful career in local politics and government across New York and the state of New Jersey. He has served in roles including auditor for the New York City's Office of Management and Budget, and has been deeply engaged in democratic politics in the region. Currently, John serves as the president of the Stonewall Democratic Club of New York City, the first citywide LGBT democratic organization in New York City, and was recently appointed Chief of Staff to New York State Senator Eric Bottcher. His work across campaigns and public service exemplifies a deep commitment to civic engagement and community impact, highlighting local government as a powerful avenue for meaningful change. Since 2023, John has actively supported the History Department's alumni outreach by completing a survey and participating in a recorded student interview where he reflected on how his history degree shaped his career. He has expressed strong pride in Rutgers-Newark and serves as a compelling example for current students, while remaining engaged and interested in ongoing connection with the university. John, congratulations. And our third and final alumni award is the Young Alumni Achievement Award. And this award recognizes graduates, individuals who graduated in the past 5 years who've demonstrated exceptional early career accomplishments. And the recipient of the Young Alumni Achievement Award is Darian Napoleon. Darian was nominated by Laura Triano, who's the Dean of the Honors College, and I'll ask both of them to come forward. Darian is a graduate of the class of 2024 from SASN. He was an outstanding undergraduate student in the BA MD program and Honors College, graduating summa cum laude with a 4.0 GPA. Now entering his third year at Rutgers, New Jersey Medical School, NJMS, Darian has continued to excel academically, earning honors in most of his preclinical rotations. His research journey began at SASN, focusing on Alzheimer's disease, immunological biomarkers, and type 2 diabetes in older African American populations. He has since expanded his work in orthopedic research, contributing to multiple publications and presentations at national and international levels. In addition to his academic achievements, Darian has demonstrated exceptional leadership and service. He serves as the president of the NJMS NODD, president of the Men of Distinction, and is actively involved in initiatives supporting patient care and global health equity. His commitment to research, mentorship, and community engagement exemplifies the promise and impact of Rutgers-Newark alumni. Beyond his formal leadership roles, Darian serves as a key liaison between Rutgers-Newark's Minority Association of Pre-Health Students, MAPS, and NJMS through his involvement in the Student National Medical Association. As mentorship chair, he connects undergraduate students with medical trainees, organizes workshops and speaker events, and helps plan the annual MAPS conference, expanding access to mentorship, clinical exposure, and professional networks for aspiring physicians at Rutgers-Newark. Congratulations. So again, we congratulate all of our alumni, and we thank you for not only your excellence, but your continued involvement with SASN and with Sciences-Newark. Next, we're going to extend 2 awards to 2 of our students. And these are outstanding seniors who are being recognized for their academic excellence. So the first of our students who is being recognized is Samir Mittal, a biology major, psychology minor, who's a member of the Honors College and a BA MD scholar. So if I can have Samir come forward. Our second senior being recognized for academic excellence is Savara Rao. Savara is an applied mathematics and urban secondary education student, double major, and we congratulate her.
Sorry, step and repeat.
And we have one final award that I'm going to give. And this is in recognition of another extraordinary student who is being recognized for not only outstanding academic excellence and exemplary leadership, as president of the Student Government Association at Rutgers University, but also for his dedication to scholarship, his commitment to service, and ability to inspire others. And we want to just recognize that all of this work has made a lasting impact on the university community. May I ask Adrian Henry? Invite our OST to come back.
All right. Thank you, Dean Mattis. We'd now like to invite to the stage Dr. Lynette Mawini, Senior Associate Dean for Strategic Academic Initiatives and Professor of Urban Education, to present the Richard Roby Memorial Award.
Award goes to Mr. Donnie Mason in recognition of his excellence in his academics in the field of American history. Where are you at? There we go. His coursework, and especially his independent research into the history of post-war urban renewal right here in Newark, demonstrates an impressive blend of nuanced historical knowledge, deftly applied research skills, and endless inquisitiveness about the American experience. So let's give it up for Mr. Mason.
Thank you, Lynette. We'd now like to invite to the stage Dr. Sophia F. Pinto-Figueroa, Associate Dean of Undergraduate Education and Dean of Academic Services, to present the Carr Scholar Awards and the Charles Pine Award.
The Carr Scholarship honors the legacy of James Dickinson Carr, Rutgers University's first African-American graduate and a distinguished scholar, legal professional, and public servant. Established in 1985, this scholarship recognizes incoming students who demonstrate strong academic promise and achievement. This year, we are proud to recognize 3 students whose dedication and potential reflect the spirit of this award. So please join me in congratulating the following CAR Scholarship recipients. The first student is Abdurrahman Al-Budi, a biology major with a minor in chemistry. The second recipient is Gianna Gomez, a psychology major with a minor in business administration. And our final recipient is Tariq Ashour, a biology major with a minor in chemistry. Since our recipients are not here, we'll make sure to get them their award. Our next award is the Charles Pine Award, presented annually to a graduating senior in the Newark College of Arts and Sciences in recognition of outstanding academic achievement, specifically in math and science. This year's recipient is Petro Gregiovi, a mathematics major with a minor in data science. Petro is not able to be with us this evening, but we're recognized to honor his accomplishments and will accept the award on his behalf. Please join me in congratulating these recipients.
Next, we welcome Rafiza Shahabuddin, President of the Rutgers University Newark Alumni Association, to the stage to present the John Faustich NCAS Alumni Award.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Rutgers Newark Alumni Association, many congratulations to you, Janae, on being selected as this year's winner of the John Faustich NCAS Alumni Award. The award, established by the RNAA and named in memory of former NCAS Dean John Faustich, is given annually to a student in recognition of overall excellence in academics, extracurricular activities, and community service. The RNAA serves all alumni of the Newark College of Arts and Sciences, as well as the Graduate School of Newark. The purpose of the association is to advance the best interests and well-being of Rutgers University by engaging all alumni in the life of the institution through communication, programming, services, and volunteer opportunities. This year's recipient of the John Faustich NCAS Alumni Award is Janae Chavez Ayola. And I'm going to read a little bit about Janae. Janae is a fourth-year undergraduate student majoring in neurobiology and minoring at the Rutgers Newark Honors Program. She is currently the co-president of the Minority Association of Pre-Health, student MAPS, a Bold Women's Leadership Network scholar, a School of Arts and Sciences peer advisor, and a student intern at Women Rising. She is also a student researcher involved in public health and bioinformatics research, currently working on an independent senior thesis project. Janae would like to become a healthcare provider and a researcher who uses evidence-based research to provide quality, compassionate care for all patients. In addition to her passion for healthcare, she looks towards working to improve young women's scientific literacy and understanding to empower young women to lead lives with freedom and conviction. Outside of school, Janae enjoys reading, working out, listening to ambient music, journaling, and spending time with her cat. Attached with this letter is a gift from the RNAA in connection with the award. And once again, best wishes to you, Janae, on receiving this award and your graduation from Rutgers University. And good luck to you in your future endeavors.
We will now begin our departmental awards. Please welcome Senior EOF Counselor, Mr. Eric Okai, to the stage to present the Academic Foundation Center's Community Service Award.
Good afternoon, how are we doing today? Great, great, great. Every year, the EO program seeks to honor a graduating senior who doesn't just participate in the community, but actively fights for its progress. Today, it is my distinct honor to present the Community Service Award to Norman Davey. Norman's commitment is measured not by the 150 hours he served this year, but by the profound weight of his advocacy. As a court-appointed special advocate in Essex County, Norman has been a lifeline for children in Newark navigating the trauma of abuse and neglect. He has stood in courtrooms to be the voice for those who are often unheard, ensuring that judges see this child's humanity, not just their case number. What makes Norman truly exceptional is how he weaves his personal artistry into his mission. By using his documentary, Norman/Norman, which you can find on YouTube, he has turned storytelling into a tool for fundraising and a catalyst for vital conversations on mental health and generational trauma. Norman, you have done that and more. You have shown us all what it means to lead with empathy and purpose. Now please join me in congratulating our 2026 Community Service Award recipient, Norman Davey.
We'd now like to welcome Professor Darian Davis, Chair of the Department of Africana Studies, to present the next two awards.
Good afternoon, everybody, and sorry for the delay. Two of our students are not here, and we're going to celebrate them in any case. I'm just going to make a brief announcement about the two students who are not here, just so that we understand what's happening. The first award is the Merit Award. The Merit Award recognizes a high-achieving student in the field of Africana Studies who has distinguished themselves in the service of the field and to the community. That person is Chimaka Nimoro. She cannot be with us today. The second award is the Wendell Jean-Pierre Award of Excellence. The award was named in honor of Dr. Wendell A. Jean-Pierre, a former chairperson of the Department of Africana Studies and a scholar on the Negritude poets Césaire, Senghor, and Edouard Damas. It is given annually to the graduating seniors who have exemplified the department's mission to combine scholastic excellence with service to the field and to the community. We have two recipients. The first recipient, James McCon Evans, cannot be with us today. The third, sorry, but cannot be with us today. We're delighted to have Kai McCall, and I'll read just a brief statement about our very dearest Kai. Kai is driven by passion to help others. Kai has an insatiable appetite for learning, growth, and lifting others as she climbs. They are Rutgers, Newark, and Africana Studies success story. Congratulations, Kai. Kai is a Harvard.
They're changing the format. Photos on stage. They want to move it along.
Now introducing the faculty from the Department of Arts, Culture, and Media to present their awards, starting with the Art of History Excellence Award with Professor Alexandra Chang.
I'm delighted to have the opportunity to mark the Outstanding Scholarship of Art, Culture, and Media student Ashley Vargas for the Art History Excellence Award. I've been lucky to have Ashley in multiple classes and know that she's not only really strong in her scholarship, but also she's just a wonderful, pure colleague. Her work on Caribbean contemporary artists Bonnie Ramirez, Kelly Sinapumeri, and Tessa Mars, and her original idea of a visual autopsy in their work and their reclaiming of the commodified and exoticized body as agency serves as important new scholarship on contemporary Caribbean and diasporic artists. We'll be looking forward to her future work. Sorry she can't be here right now. Hello, everyone. While my students are gathering, let me just quickly introduce myself. I'm Jennifer Bernstein, Associate Professor in Graphic Design at the Department of Arts, Culture, and Media, also the co-director of the Design Consortium and Visual Means at Express Newark. Well, first, I am honored to present the award for Creative Achievement in Graphic Design to Keynote Hassan, Daniela Murillo Cifuentes, and Cesar Regala. Congratulations, you guys, I'm so proud of you. I'd love to tell you a little bit about them. Kavincia is a multidisciplinary designer and a natural leader whose work explores identity, belonging, and self-definition through the lens of her experience as an Afro-Caribbean first-generation immigrant from Antigua. She designed the 2025 Rutgers-Newark Convocation teaser and is currently supporting brand development as a member of the Design Consortium team for the Hispanic Community Center Development Center Focus through the Design Consortium. Very great work. Kavincia is graduating with a BFA in Graphic Design and a minor in Art History and a 3.821 GPA. Her senior capstone, called System Updates, reimagines everyday technology as cultural artifacts, nostalgia, and generational change. It was a wonderful exhibit. It closed last week, so I'm sorry you can't all go see it. Congratulations, Kavincia. Daniela is a graphic designer and disability advocate who brings warmth and joy to everyone around her. It's really true. A member of the National Society of Leadership and Success, she has collaborated with the Sheila Y. Oliver Center for Politics and Race in America at Rutgers-Newark, CPRA, also through the Design Consortium, graduating with a BFA in Graphic Design, a minor in Art History, and a 3.897 GPA. Her capstone, Dear Future Us, a collaboration with her classmate, Nariela Esguaba, foregrounds the voices and perspectives of all of her classmates in the graphic design senior group this year, and is a meditation on memory, identity, and legacy. Congratulations, Daniela. Caesar is a designer, craftsperson, and really one of the most generous and supportive presences in our studio community. Caesar is also part of the Design Consortium CPRA team and is currently continuing this collaboration through an internship. In his role at ACM in the lab, which he's been doing for several years, Caesar literally, almost single-handedly, allowed all of his classmates to produce their capstone projects, as well as many other students in the department, managing the large format printing and also bookbinding. Caesar's graduating with a BFA in graphic design and also minor in art history. His capstone, titled Randomly Accessed Memories, or RAM, is an immersive exploration of grief, technology, and artificial intelligence. Congratulations, Caesar. Please join me in congratulating Kavincia, Daniela, and Caesar on their remarkable achievements at Rutgers Newark. I know you guys are going to have incredibly bright futures, and I'm excited to see what you do next. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. When thinking about fine arts, a lot of people think of talent at first. And while all of our students are very talented, I think talent is probably the least important aspect of making it in the arts. I think you need two things more important. One is a belief in yourself, and the second part to that is the ability to stand up, the resilience to get back up after things don't always go your way. And I think I'm so very honored to present Sonam Salvi as a Fine Award recipient, and she embodies all three of these things and has a bright future ahead and will be a shining star for our program, and I can't wait to see what you do next.
Let's try that again. Hello. My name is Robin Wilson Lover. I'm not a professor. I'm a journalist. I've written stories, edited stories. I've been working as a journalist for about 40 years, including at a local publication that is kind of extinct now, called Star Electric. Maybe you've heard of it. The way I teach here at Rutgers Newark, I help students learn to organize, write news stories. They're stories that we want to grab attention. We actually get these stories published. They're stories that you can read on your newspapers, on your computers, and on a little tiny screen on your iPhone. I find that most successful stories have students have three key skills. They're good listeners, they're good observers, and they have empathy for others. These students truly care about the people that they're writing about. And Andrea, who is going to receive her award of journalism excellence, has those three skills in abundance. Most of the students write about the campus or the events here, or the people they know on campus. They're familiar people, they're familiar faces, and that's fine. Those are good raises her hand and asks about issues of ethics, which are important in journalists. She's the one who helps other students in the classroom and still turns in outstanding work. She is the one who puts down her cell phone, goes out, and talks to people. She tries to find out what we have in similar and how we're different, and recognizes that being different is a good thing. And this is why we're giving Andrea the award for journalism excellence.
Hi, I'm Nadeem Velez, professor in the video program at ACM, Samuel Sanchez. And before I go into my written notes, I have to say that Sam is the kind of student that I still love getting up in the morning and coming to teach. I still have fond memories of him last semester bringing a drone and flying it around the classroom. It was fun. Nobody got hurt, I think. But that's the kind of attitude that Sam brings to studying. It's every day is a brand new day to research, to look into the technical aspects, as well as the aesthetic aspects. And that's what separates a true artist from a videographer, is his desire to better himself and reach out to people. And so I'm super proud to present him with this award and hope that we'll be talking about him in years to come.
Next, we welcome Dr. Ed Bonder, Chair of the Department of Biological Sciences, to the stage to announce the Biology Department's 2026 awards.
Welcome. I had this all planned out. I was going to say something to all the parents in the room, but then I realized there ain't no parents in the room. So I'll ask all of the awardees to offer my congratulations for the work they have done to mentor, to nurture, to support, and of course to provide the financial resources to be able to attend Rutgers University and achieve all these wonderful things that they've achieved during their 4 years at RUM. And so let's applaud their parents, even though they're not here. So I've been ordered by all of them to make it quick because they're focused. And Dean Mattis is already shaking her head in agreement. Ed, keep it focused. So the Department of Biological Sciences is honored to celebrate the fine achievements of 4 outstanding majors in biology. There are 4 award categories, and at times we'll have multiple awardees. And so rather than me telling you about them, we flip the script, we flip the classroom, and they will get up, they will introduce themselves, and they'll tell you something fun about their lives, so that you will know who they are. We have 3 award winners in the Bessie Dolgan Award, which is presented in honor of the late Bessie Dolgan, and it's given to outstanding students that major in biology and will be attending medical school this coming summer. And so, one at a time, form a line, Bessie Dolgan, come on.
Hi everyone, I'm Chinmay, and a fun fact about me is that I play the tabla, which are the Indian classical drums, and I've played that since I was 3 years old. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Kushi Garg, and a fun fact about me is I've traveled to 19 countries.
is Samir Middle, and a fun fact about me is I'm a federally licensed ham radio operator.
Our next award, the next award is for our Excellence in Health Professions Award, and this is for an outstanding student who will be pursuing a career in a health profession. In this case, she has vision for the future, and she will be attending optometry school in the SUNY system this coming fall.
Hello, my name is Evelyn, and as you mentioned, I'm starting SUNY this August, and my fun fact is I like to do nail art in my free time.
Next up, we have two students for excellence in research. Excellence in scholarship, and so for us, these are students that were outstanding students in biology, and they also majored in a second STEM discipline, and so that made their lives quite difficult on campus. And everyone talked about GPAs. The collective GPA is 27.8 for the folks standing on the stage. So our two award winners step forward.
Hello, my name is May, and I'm a biology major student in the Honors College program. I have two fun facts, honestly. The first one is I lose control when I'm sad, but I don't lose appetite. And the second one, I didn't tell Dr. Bonder about it, but I took his still life class and I challenged him to get the A, and I ended with an A with his class.
Hi everyone, my name is Yusef. I can't top that, but my fun fact would be that I've always wanted to be a best-selling author too.
And last but not least is our final student for excellence in research.
Hi, my name is Shahad, and my fun fact is that I had leukemia as a child, but I never let it define me, but instead used it as fuel to pursue cancer research and oncology.
And I would just like to end with the following words of wisdom for our students. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you stop, step with care. Step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous than deft, and never mix up your right foot from your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will, indeed. So, be your name Buxbaum, or Bixby, or Bray, or Malachi, Ali, Von, Allen, O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Congratulations.
And now, Dr. Finley Yoda will present the 2026 Chemistry Department Awards.
Good evening. On behalf of the Chemistry Department, I am privileged to recognize the remarkable accomplishments of 5 exceptional students. These students exemplify the curiosity, persistence, and intellectual rigor that define the study of chemistry. Throughout their college years, they have pursued rigorous coursework, conducted meaningful research, and contributed to our university's learning environment. To honor their extraordinary accomplishments, each student will receive a cash award, a certificate, and a book selected by the faculty. Our first award is the General Chemistry Teaching Award. The chemistry department teaches many lab courses. We can do this only with the help of dedicated graduate and undergraduate teaching assistants who teach our general chemistry, world of chemistry, and organic chemistry labs. A donation made specifically to honor general chemistry TAs allows us to make this cash award this evening. This year's award goes to Leslie Delgado. Was an exceptional TA for both the general chemistry and organic chemistry labs. According to Dr. Kosenko, Leslie is an outstanding head teaching assistant in the general chemistry laboratory as she brainstorms ideas for new experiments, mentors first-time TAs, and patiently guides students through troubleshooting their experiments. Leslie has consistently gone above and beyond in every aspect as her role as TA. In addition to her outstanding achievements in the chemistry department, Leslie has conducted research in Dr. Kopov's lab, working on the synthesis and characterization of novel metal boride materials and evaluating their potential as catalysts for clean energy application. After graduation, Leslie will continue her research to pursue a master's degree in chemistry at Rutgers-Newark. Congratulations, Leslie. The next award is the Harold A. Fales Memorial Award. This cash award was established by the family of Professor Fales, who taught at Rutgers-Newark during the 1950s after retiring from Columbia University. The award is presented to the most outstanding graduated chemistry major who has conducted research in a faculty lab. This year's award winner is Faith Kim. Faith graduated in January 2026 with a near-perfect chemistry GPA. She conducted research in Dr. Prokopchev's lab, where she designed and synthesized transition metal complexes to uncover fundamental insights into chemical fuel synthesis, reaction mechanisms, and electrically driven catalytic transformation. She was awarded a summer undergraduate research fellowship, which is a highly competitive campus-wide award that provides research funding to promising undergraduates with great potential for success in academic research. More recently, Faith works in the lab of Dr. Petroviak, studying the propagation of laser pulses through CO2 and water vapor, gaining experience with a femtosecond laser. This is pretty complicated stuff. Faith is an outstanding student whose accomplishments reflect years of hard work and perseverance. Her achievements go beyond academic excellence, and she has also demonstrated exceptional skills as an aesthetic chemist and researcher. After an additional year of research, Faith plans to attend graduate school to pursue a PhD in organometallic synthesis. Congratulations, Faith. Our next award is the Hugh W. Thompson Memorial Award. The award is named after a distinguished member of the chemistry faculty who passed away several years ago. Friends of Dr. Thompson established this cash award for excellence in one of the subdisciplines of chemistry. This year, the Thompson Award goes to Alan Escoto for excellence in analytical chemistry. Alan has a near-perfect GPA in chemistry, or an overall, actually. His professors note that in both the analytical lecture and lab courses, Alan consistently demonstrated exceptional analytical thinking and problem-solving skills. His performance in both the theoretical and practical components of the course was exemplary. In addition to being an outstanding student, Alan is currently conducting research with Professor Petroviak on an Air Force-funded project where he measures the propagation of ultra-short laser pulses through air in wavelength and time domains in the near-infrared region of the electromagnetic spectrum. After graduation, Alan will continue his research in physical chemistry as he prepares to apply to medical school. Congratulations. Another Hugh W. Thompson Memorial Award for Excellence in Organic Chemistry is awarded to Emma Checo. Her professors noted that Emma demonstrated a strong grasp of key concepts, consistent performance, and a clear commitment to inorganic chemistry. In addition to being an exceptional student, Emma demonstrated remarkable leadership and mentoring skills as an undergraduate TA in the organic lab. Her mastery of organic chemistry allowed her to effectively guide her peers through the complexities of experimental organic chemistry. Her passion for research led her to join Professor Lalance's lab, where she synthesized novel organic and inorganic complexes and determined their structures using single crystal X-ray diffraction. Emma's work contributed to early-stage research in medicinal and materials chemistry. Emma is also a talented and dedicated peer leader for the organic chemistry workshops, where she has been instrumental in helping her students build confidence in their critical thinking and problem-solving skills. After graduation, Emma plans to pursue a career in chemistry in the pharmaceutical industry. Congratulations. The final award is the R. Ian Fryer Memorial Award. This cash award is named after Ian Fryer, who was Director of Medicinal Chemistry at Hoffman LaRoche before joining the Rutgers-Newark Chemistry faculty in 1985. His wife, a Rutgers-Newark graduate, graciously established a senior award in his married award to reward student excellence in organic chemistry. This year's award goes to Kelly Herrera Villavicencio. Kelly isn't able to be with us this evening, but I will say a few words about her. Kelly has a near-perfect chemistry GPA. She has been a productive researcher during her undergraduate education. Her accomplishments include participating in the research-intensive summer experience at Rutgers, New Brunswick, where she studied cancer metabolism in Dr. McBride's lab, and in the summer undergraduate research program at NYU Langone Hospital, where she worked in foundational immunology research with Dr. Schwab. Kelly continues to work in Dr. Rivera's innate immunology lab through the MJ Medical School's Pathway to Scientist program. Kelly is an exceptional student and a talented teacher. She guided her students in the organic chemistry workshops with skill and enthusiasm, helping them build confidence in their problem-solving abilities. Her dedication and leadership have contributed to the success of these workshops. After graduation, she will pursue graduate studies in the infection, immunity, and inflammation track at Rutgers Biomedical and Health Sciences in Newark. Congratulations.
Please welcome Dr. Alexander Gates, Distinguished Service Professor and Director from the Department of Earth and Environmental Sciences, to the stage for the presentation of the Herbert P. Woodward Memorial Award.
Thank you very much, and it gives me a great pleasure to present the 2026 Woodward Award to Megan Grover, and she Megan comes to us. She's going to be like the third one in the last 7 or 8 years who came to us from Science Park High School. So she came down here, they all do great. So not only did she get the highest GPA in our department this year, but also she did a year's worth of research on PFAS, important stuff. She presented at a national conference, and she's always involved in the departmental club and everything else, so you always can count on Megan to be there. Not to mention she's a really nice person. All right, so now I gotta be quiet because we gotta go back so Megan can study for my exam on Friday.
Next, we welcome Dr. Mariana Sparanu, Chair of the Department of Economics, to the stage to present the next award.
Hello, everyone. We in economics are delighted to present the Maurice Beck
students, Zaid Alvarim, Firnas Tajuddin, and Damanjit Kaur. Zaid is able to make it to be with us tonight, and we're happy for that. Zaid graduated with a major in economics and a minor in political science. He made the Dean's List for every year since 2022, while working full-time as an office manager at Express Medical Group, and at the same time participating, volunteering in numerous charities. Zaid is going to pursue a career in law. He wants to be a corporate lawyer. We congratulate him on this award and wish him all the best. Good luck in everything you do. And please stay in touch. I'm going to mention the other two students who get the Student Achievement Award. Firnas Tajuddin, she majors with a major in economics and a minor in sociology. She has completed successfully several internships, and she's the founder of quite a few innovative ventures. She is passionate about applying economics and sociological insight to tackle real-world challenges, and committed to fostering inclusion, cultural understanding, and innovative problem solving in academic, professional, and community settings. Congratulations, Firnas. And last but not least, Damanjit Kaur. He is going to graduate with a major in economics, minors in business administration and legal studies. He is a fellow at the Center for Immigrant Justice and the president of Pre-Law Society. He also intends to pursue a career in law. Congratulations to all of them. We look forward to staying in touch and hearing about all the amazing things that we are sure we are going to accomplish.
Now, Dr. Jack Lynch, Distinguished Professor and Interim Chair of the English Department, will present the department's 2026 awards.
We're a literature department. We do big, heavy books. So I've asked my colleague, Amir Musavi, to help with the distribution of the gifts. The English department is fortunate to teach some of the best students in the college, and I've been fortunate to teach 4 of our 6 this year we're honoring. In the interest of keeping this brief, I asked my colleagues to give me just one key recollection on each of this year's best graduates. And here's what they had to say. So we have first 3 certificates. And the first one goes to Jojo Josias, who is double dipping in the department as both an English major and a creative writing minor, with a lively and playful intelligence and a knack for analogy, bridging the gap between literature and popular culture. He excels at encouraging his peers to engage with the materials, keeping classroom discussion lively and incisive. Another certificate of excellence goes to Kaylee Klapish. What everyone loves about Kaylee is her engagement and her curiosity. A colleague who taught her in 2022 when we were still wearing masks, and again this year, told me, I was happy to see that the intellectually curious first-year student had become the kind of senior that made me genuinely proud to teach her. She's been in my classes, and I'm equally proud. Certificate number 3 goes to Skyla Ging. A colleague says, I always look for originality, and Skyla's writing does not disappoint. My favorite description, though, comes from a colleague who singled out her quicksilver intelligence and noted that she is dazzlingly ambitious and adventurous, and that adventurous spirit is taking her to Lund, Sweden for graduate study in the coming year. We have 3 named awards. The David Diorio Memorial Award is going to Stephanie Tomsky. What colleagues loved about Stephanie is the way she uses a distinctive voice to explore complex themes. Her sharply focused attention in the classroom and her sophisticated theoretical interests make her a formidable critic, and her passion about justice reveals both her critical and her ethical depth. She is going off to intern in the House of Representatives in the coming year. The Lewis Zoka English Prize goes to Olivia Centermay. An impeccable writer who's been praised especially for determining the direction of entire class discussions, deepening the conversation for everyone involved. She's also that rare thing, an exemplary listener who thoughtfully builds upon peers' observations. Encouraging real and lively discussion is at the heart of humanities scholarship, and Olivia embodies that. And our final award goes to Morel Naguib, who receives the Madison C. Bates Memorial Prize. Colleagues praise her as a superb close reader, and when you hear that from an English professor, that is high praise indeed, with a voice that commands attention. One tells me, I use her work as an example of what A writing looks like. Another described her as very wise, measured, and thoughtful in ways that make her quite profound. The English department is proud of all of our students, and we're especially proud to have played a part in educating 6 such superb students. So thanks very much.
We now welcome Lance C. Turner, Assistant Teaching Professor and Undergraduate Director of the History Department, to the stage to present this year's History Awards.
Well, it is an incredible honor to be here today to recognize the most distinguished graduates of the History Department this year. We have 3 different awards that we'll be presenting to 6 students. The first of these is the David Robert Freelander Award, which was established in the memory of David Freelander, a graduate of Newark College of Arts and Sciences. It is awarded annually to an outstanding senior graduating from the college and majoring in history or pre-law. The first of these will go to Jay D'Alessandro. Now, Jay, the first thing to say about Jay is he is a 4th generation Rutgers Newark graduate. And just to match that, he earned a 4.0 GPA throughout his years here. He has taken, I believe, every course I've offered, and I've been so repeatedly impressed by the way that his curiosity and self-propelled learning pushes him into new frontiers in search of histories that speak to our current moment. Many congratulations for all that you've accomplished with us, Jay. Our second Freelander Award goes to Raf Ati, who unfortunately cannot be here today. Raf double majored in history and political science through the law school's 3+3 program, achieving Dean's List each year, and now inducted into the History's Honor Society by Alpha Theta. Many congratulations to Raf Ati. The History Department's 3rd Freelander Award goes to Raquel Gonzalez. Ms. Gonzalez's near perfect GPA and the way she excelled in her courses earned her a spot on the Dean's List each year. Well, she took courses with us. She was teaching history and social studies in Newark's elementary schools, and exhibiting that combination of ever ongoing learning and sharing of learning that is the heart of teaching excellence. Many congratulations for all that you have achieved with us and for your future as an educator. Our second award is the Edward H. Zabriskie Award. Now, this award was established in honor of the late Professor Zabriskie, and it goes every year to the student who attains the highest grades in his or her history courses. And this goes to Mr. Donnie Mason, who's already graced the stage. And we give this to him for being the very top student of the history department's graduating class this year. In addition to his distinguished academic record, earning him a spot on the dean's list every year, Mr. Mason has made considerable contributions to the Rutgers community through his founding and directing of the very, very successful undergraduate history club, through which he has proven his engagement with history as a shared and vital response to the critical issues of our day. Congratulations, but especially thank you, Donnie, for all that you have shared with us of your charisma and your leadership. The third and final history award is the Sidney Zabel Award. This award was established in honor of Dr. Sidney Zabel, a professor of British history. And it goes annually to the student who consistently attains the highest grades in his or her history courses. The first Zabel Award goes to Ms. Sierra Calderon Vargas. Professor after professor has written to me to sing the praises of Sierra. The brilliance with which she integrates historical topics and materials, integrating them into new understandings of the past and new understandings of how this past matters today. We are incredibly thankful that Sierra will be sticking around for another year to complete a master's degree with us. Congratulations. And our final award goes to Mr. Nathaniel Acton. Nathaniel has double majored in history and urban education and is currently finishing his master's degree as well in the department. He is an educator and looks forward to a future in teaching history to Newark and New Jersey's children. Thank you so much, and congratulations for everything.
Next, presenting the Honors College Award is Dr. Laura Toriano, Associate Professor of Professional Practice and Dean of the Honors College.
She's nervous, I don't have to say anything. This award recognizes a student who embodies the Honors College guiding words of curiosity, creativity, discovery, and excellence. And this is Miriam Jabrilla. Graduating with a neuroscience and behavior, she has approached every opportunity with determination, humility, and purpose. This is evident both in her time on campus and the career she's going to pursue in public health. On campus, you can find her representing us as a scholarly ambassador, an orientation leader. She was a researcher in the Delgado Lab of Cognitive Affective Social Neuroscience, and she just completed her honors thesis focusing on the way that people form social connections by finding or creating a shared reality. She's also the founder and president of the RU Dance Club, and on weekends she works in a group home caring for individuals with disabilities and the elderly. All of these hats speak to who she is. Super smart, compassionate, patient, dedicated to service. On a personal note, I will miss her thoughtful book recommendations, her curiosity-driven conversations, and her impromptu dance lessons. She's trying to make me fire, or something like that. She brings joy into spaces without trying, and she makes people feel better simply by being there. Congratulations.
Next, we invite Dr. Mao to the stage to present our 2026 Mathematics and Computer Science Awards.
Okay, thank you. I will start with the Sam Weiser Award. Sam Weiser Award recognizes the best student in mathematics. And this year's award is presented to Atalo Silva Sanando. Atalo is a double major in mathematics and urban secondary education, and he plans to pursue a full-time career in high school education. In nominating Atalo, Professor Lyman highlighted his impressive logical rigor and disciplined reasoning. And these are great qualities for an aspiring educator. Atalo currently already works as a learning assistant in the physics department, as well as a tutor for calculus in the mathematics department. So I sincerely hope more outstanding students like Atalo will choose to pursue careers as mathematics educators. Congratulations, Atalo. Next, I'm going to present the Computer Science Award. Computer Science Award recognizes the best student in computer science, and this year's award is presented to Amanda Parada, but Amanda cannot join us today. So I will just mention a little interesting bit about Amanda. So, you know, as a CS student, they do typical internship works, but there's a project she works with Newark Bird Library. And she actually works with Professor Rutgers, Professor Hazardville. And what they do is that they monitor and track the activities of birds on the Newark campus, building these databases. So I thought this quite interesting. And so next award is the Sodatoa Award. And so the two awards recognize the best female student in math or applied mathematics. This year's award is presented to Savera Long. Bobby is the vice president of the Student Alumni Association. And of course, she also holds a 4.0 GPA at Rutgers, and she also holds a 4.0 GPA from the previous college. So you can imagine that she's going to get lots of scholarships. I think Chancellor Scholarship, HALC Scholarship, FIC Nakaba Scholarship. And you know, today we always stand here with the Dean's Award, and you're going to be here again later on. Savella is also the only undergraduate student on Rutgers Presidential Search Committee. So that's representing both the Newark campus and also the undergraduate students. She's also a scholar ambassador helping recruit prospect students to Rutgers Newark. So it is with great pleasure that I present the Sodatoa Award to Savera Lau. Thank you, everyone.
Please welcome to the stage Dr. Diane Jamula from our Physics Department to present the 2026 Betty Scoos Thompson Award.
Hi, good evening. excited to present this award to Amber Landeco. Congratulations. And some words about Amber. First of all, this award is for excellence in physics. Amber has made the most of her college experience. She's a physics major, math minor. She's in the National Guard. She's been serving our country her entire time she's been here. She works as a learning assistant in the physics department, so she supports students in our interactive physics courses, which are very fun. She's also the vice president of the Peruvian American Cultural Association, so she supports the extracurriculars here. And then I have a statement from her research advisor that Amber was awarded a Beckman Fellowship, which is a very competitive fellowship awarded to only one other Rutgers-Newark undergrad. And in her research, she investigated machine learning models for molecular reduced density matrices. She did so with Python codes, which she had to master and customize. Amber has been offered a job with the Department of Defense doing intelligence in Virginia, and I'm very excited that if you accept this position, you will in fact bring brilliance and integrity to that position. And I love that you are paving the way for more Latina women in physics. Congratulations.
To present our 2026 Department of Political Science Awards, we welcome Dr. Janice Gallagher.
Thanks so much. It is undoubtedly an incredibly important time to study political science. I couldn't be more proud of the incredible work that these students have done. So let me start by talking to you about Edwin Pineda Cortez. Edwin is going to be awarded the Benjamin Weissman Memorial Scholarship Award, awarded to the political science major in their senior year entirely based on merit, mainly on grades in political science and social science. It honors our late colleague and is supported in large part by the Weissman family. So Edwin is one of those students who reminds you why this work matters. He is a careful listener, insightful questioner, which are core attributes of a change agent who leads with integrity. Last summer, he was selected as one of just 6 Rutgers-Newark students for the highly competitive Capitol Hill Policy Fellowship sponsored by the Center for Politics and Race in America. There he interned in Washington with Representative LaMonica McIver. He is deeply committed to public service, and I am so excited that his voice will be part of shaping our politics going forward. Congratulations, Edwin. Next, I am proud to... Is that okay? I don't know about this. Bueno, next I'd like to present the Benjamin Weissman Writing Award. This prize is awarded to a graduating political science major who is judged to have written the best essay on politics. So we're honoring Tanzina Khatun today. Tanzina receives, as anybody who has had Tanzina in class knows, her quiet presence in the room completely belies the brilliance on the page. Her work last semester in the politics of Latin America on Costa Rica's 1948 abolition of its military was a model of analytical clarity. She traced how a single political decision became, in her words, the hinge that changed an entire country's trajectory across politics, society, and economic development. Congratulations, Tanzina. So next, We have Jay D'Alessandro on stage again. He is, we have a joint award for the Heinz Seelbach Award awarded to the political science students with the highest GPA. So as you already heard, Jay is part of a legendary Rutgers-Newark family, but he has made his own name here. He has made a deep impression on his professors. One colleague described him to me as among the best students she has encountered in her entire career. Not only brilliant, but deeply committed to the welfare of others, active in civic life, and possessed of, and I'm quoting here, fabulous star quality. Smart, engaging, and purpose-driven, Jay is well on his way to becoming one of New Jersey's future political leaders. Congratulations, Jay. Splitting this award with Jay for tied for the highest GPA in political science is Melinda Reyes Rodriguez. In Melinda's case, this means that she had a perfect 4.0 across every single course that she took at Rutgers-Newark, not one exception, not one subject. Those who know Melinda well will not be entirely surprised. She is able to communicate in 7 languages, a gift that reflects both her extraordinary intellect and her deep commitment to others. That commitment shows up in her work on behalf of immigrant communities, and we can't wait to see how she uses her talents going forward. Melinda, we're extremely proud of you. Congratulations. Thanks so much.
We now welcome to the stage Dr. Gretchen van de Waal to present this year's Department of Psychology Awards.
I am so excited to present some of the best students graduating out of the psychology department this year. The first student I'd like to introduce you to is Ilaria Gabris. She's won the Lillian Robbins Award for overall excellence in the major in psychology. Ilaria has a perfect GPA in the major in psychology. She's conducted research in not one but 2 different research labs. And she's currently finishing her honors thesis in Dr. Kent Harbour's lab. Her thesis has shown that, this is great, emotional disclosure boosts people's feelings of self-worth, perspective, and meaning. Ilaria is also an officer in our very active Rutgers chapter of Psy-Chi, which is the Psychology Honor Society. She's serving as a teaching assistant for Principles of Psychology, a learning assistant for our statistics class, and she is a member of the Psychology Professionals of Tomorrow mentorship program. And as if that wasn't enough, she's also currently completing an internship in clinical psychology, and she's been accepted to, at the time that I heard this, she had been accepted to 4 PsyD programs. She's now been accepted to more. She's still waiting to hear from a few others, and she will be attending one of them in the coming year. Congratulations. Our second award recipient is Jaylise Sanchez. She's receiving the Lourdes Casal Award for the psychology major who best combines the discipline of psychology with social commitment. And she is minoring in criminal justice. And she's also one of Dr. Ramona Ross's mentees in the Psychology Professionals of Tomorrow program. And here's what Dr. Ross has to say about Jaylise. Both in class and as a mentee, Jaylise engages critically, holds her peers accountable, actively seeks and incorporates feedback, and she's a team player. This semester, Jaylise is completing an internship supporting students in the counseling suite at St. Benedict's High School up the street. She also serves our campus community as a student ambassador, giving tours and talking with prospective students. And ultimately, I'm very excited about this. Jaylise plans to become a school psychologist, and she's planning specifically to focus on working with youth from marginalized communities. Congratulations, David. And our final award is the Mei Feng Cheng Award, which is being given this year to Arya Dahanyawala. The Mei Feng Cheng Award is for overall excellence in the major in neuroscience. So Arya has served as a research student for the past year in Dr. Karen Smith's Stress, Psychophysiology, and Affective Neuroscience Lab, where she's currently working on a complex multi-day study involving laboratory stress, physiological measures, and behavioral components. So Dr. Smith says that Arya executes her research with a high level of independence, persistence, and self-motivation. And at this point, she's training all the incoming RAs to use the highly technical and sophisticated psychophysiological measures used in the SPAN lab. Arya has also served as a learning assistant for statistics, and I hear that we are sharing her with the physics department, where she's currently working as a physics learning assistant. Not only does Arya have a 4.0 in her neuroscience major and her psych minor, Arya has a 4.0 overall GPA, and she's planning to head off to medical school after taking a gap year this coming year. Congratulations. Thank you.
Next, Dr. Jason Bird, Chair of the Department of Social Work, will present the 2026 Social Work Awards.
Good afternoon. We are excited to present our Social Work Awards today, and also want to voice our appreciation for the friends and families of our students. Some of them are watching the live stream up in our department right now. So we have an extraordinary group of students. I would like to start with this year's Excellence in Social Work Award, which is being presented to Genesis Flores. Genesis moved to the U.S. from Central America and credits her Hispanic background, Christian faith, and the support of her parents as influencing her focus on social justice, reentry populations, and individuals who are incarcerated. Genesis is being recognized today for her diligent work in bridging the gap between social work and the legal system to better support people who are in need. And we are also celebrating her for her enthusiastic contributions to the department as a member of our Community Advisory Board. This year we're presenting two outstanding students with the Social Work Leadership and Service Award. First, Bree Metz. Bree is a graduating senior in our Brookdale program, and she's being recognized today for her active and engaging presence in the department as Vice President of the Student Social Work Organization, and the key role that she's been playing this year in strengthening the student involvement and advocacy between the department and across our campuses. We're cheering her on. She's going to begin the Rutgers MSW program this week. Our second Social Work Leadership and Service Award is being presented to Gerald Sadler. Gerald is being recognized today for her service on the Executive Board of the Phi Alpha Social Work Honor Society and her leadership of the Student Cancer and Chronic Illness Support Group, which has provided essential advocacy and care for vulnerable student populations on campus. Gerald will continue her commitment to the field by pursuing her MSW at NYU. We lost her, but she will be good at NYU next year. Our next award is the Dr. Phyllis J. Peterman Book Award. Dr. Peterman devoted 47 years to Rutgers University, and she served as the chair of our department, social work, for nearly 30 of those years. She was, and continues to be, a strong advocate for our students, and established this award in 2019 to honor and support a high-achieving and dedicated student in their graduate studies. This year, we present the award to Alexander Louis, whose excellence at RUN and the department has been defined by hard work and the meaningful ways she's embraced challenges. Her values and perspective have not only helped her grow academically and personally, but she has been an example of excellence, grounded in high-impact service in the department. We We recognize her with this award to support her continued social work journey in the Rutgers Advanced Standing MSW program this May. And we are excited to present the Excellence in Practicum Practice Award to Jessica Days. Practical internships are considered the signature pedagogy of social education, and through them, our students contribute remarkable service to about 300 social service agencies that have made critical investments in our program and also in our students. Jessica has demonstrated high achievement, deep commitment, and the highest degree of professionalism. She's also an HLLC scholar in the practicum this year. She is a dedicated social work student, committed, and she is focused on issues of reentry support for justice-impacted individuals and addressing systemic barriers to equity. She stands as a steadfast and fair advocate for herself and also for others, and we're very happy that she'll be continuing her graduate studies as well.
Please welcome Jessie Lisk, Undergraduate Coordinator and Assistant Teaching Professor, to the stage for the presentation of the Department of Sociology and Anthropology Awards.
Thank you. Today I have the honor of recognizing two outstanding students whose work reflects the very best of our department. The J. Rooney Memorial Award is presented to Tammy Ojal. Tammy emerged as the consensus choice among faculty for this award. She has roots in computer science and is committed to bridging technology and sociology to challenge coded bias and build more just systems. She's also deeply grounded in community care, from food distribution work to future dreams of creating care centers for underserved women, children, and families. Thank you, Tim. The Joni L. Huberman Award is presented to Andrea Hernandez. Andrea has been a stellar presence in the PCS program, the Peace Conflict Studies program. She's fully invested, hardworking, thoughtful, and deeply committed to social justice. Faculty describe her as someone who listens carefully, speaks with both sharpness and clarity, motivates other students, and brings reflection and passion to critical discussions. Please join me in congratulating Tammy and Andrea.
Now, Dr. Elena Law Vivas, Professor and Interim Chair of the Department of Spanish and Portuguese Studies, will present our next three awards.
Hello, everyone. First, it is my honor to present the Israel S. Stam Memorial Prize to Denise Silva Rosero and Yafresi Mesa Santana. This award recognizes two seniors who have majored in one or more modern or classical languages and have distinguished themselves by their own knowledge of that language and by their understanding and appreciation of its literature. As two of our graduating majors in Spanish, Denise and Yafresi have stood out for their in-depth knowledge of both the Spanish language and its literature. I've been fortunate to have them both in several of my classes during their time at Rutgers, and was also fortunate to work with them on last year's Somos New Jersey Poetry and Culture Festival, here in this very space last March. I cannot imagine more deserving recipients of this award, and I am truly delighted to recognize their many accomplishments. Next, I would like to present the award for Outstanding Achievement in Spanish and Hispanic to Denise Silva Rosero. This award recognizes outstanding academic achievement, superior contribution and commitment to the Spanish language, culture, and civilization. Denise possesses all these qualities in spades. She is dedicated to her studies, meticulous in her work, and generous in her contributions to her classes. Congratulations, Denise. Finally, I would like to congratulate Edgar Santiago on receiving this year's Award for Academic Excellence in Portuguese and Lusophone World Studies. Edgar is not able to join us tonight, but he's been a delight to have in class and in the department. He has consistently demonstrated his commitment to learning Portuguese and has frequently attended the cultural events hosted by our faculty. Edgar further enriched his experience by participating in a study abroad program in Portugal, again demonstrating his academic excellence in Portuguese and Lusophone World Studies. We are confident that all our recipients will continue to achieve great things, and we wish them much success in all their future endeavors. Please keep in touch, and please come back to visit us often.
Next, we welcome Dr. Anika Bo, Chair of the Department of Urban Education, to the stage to present our 2026 Urban Education Awards.
Hi everyone. So I am so honored and proud to present these awards because I've had these students for multiple courses, so I can speak a little more personally about them, but I won't embarrass them. So one thing you should all know that they're all prepared to be secondary teachers, and they actually all have job offers for the fall. So can you just congratulate them? And if you know any of them personally, hit them up for cash, because the starting salary for teachers in Newark is $83,000 in the fall. So if you know them, hit them up. Okay? So you should know too, each of them will receive a plaque and a check of $500 just for startup funds to use in the classroom. So first I will start with Nate. So Nathaniel Otwan, he received our department's award for professional growth. So if you know Nate is kind of like chill and laid back. Well, the first time I observed him in student teaching, my jaw hit the floor. Nate transformed into this engaging lecturer. He commanded the room with energy, with stories and artifacts, and I said, what? That's Nate? So Nate is also, one thing I want to say about him too, he's also the first student teacher of mine in 15 years to try 3 different lesson planning templates just to meet the needs of his students. Like 3, like I have students to try like maybe 1 or 2, but 3? So this kind of shows how Nate will go through great lengths to engage his students. And for everyone to know, Nate is going to be a high school history teacher starting in the fall. So my second person is Severa Rao. Now again, you've seen all of them appear multiple times, right? So let me give a little other side to Severa. So Severa is receiving our department's award for professional advocacy. Often Sev will stay behind in my class, like after everyone's gone, and she'd be like, Dr. Bo, do you have a minute? Do you have the time? I've got questions, I've got comments. And the thing about Sev, if you know her, she's so polite and so persistent, who can deny her? Right? Polite and persistent, who can deny her? So, Sev, I just wanted to say, we appreciate the times that you came to my office, stayed after class, and just raised concerns with your classmates, because that's given us information to take back to serve you all better. So thank you. No, Sev, you were never a bother. No, seriously, never, never. And so Severa, I want you to continue advocating for your peers, for your students, because it does make a difference. And for all of you to know, Sev will be she's going to be a high school math teacher in the fall. So we've got 2 recipients recipients for our last award for the department, and it is for excellence in clinical experience. And the first is going to Denise Silva Rossetto. So here's something to know about Denise. Now, most students, when they train with us in teacher preparation, they maybe do an endorsement or certification in one, maybe two areas. Denise has 3 certifications, and what I just learned yesterday, she's going for a 4th one. Yes, so she's endorsed within world languages, ESL, and bilingual education. Denise is also very committed to her community, so during the weekends, she still teaches. So can you imagine, you teach Monday to Friday, and you still teach over the weekend? Denise. When I first met her, she said she was interested in elementary early childhood education. She did her training in the secondary education, but who knows, maybe Denise will do early childhood at some point. So Denise, she will be an ESL bilingual teacher of language arts in the fall. And our final recipient of that award is Olivia Saint-Germain. So yes, come forward, Liv. So Liv is an outstanding student, and the high quality of your work, I don't know if Liv, you know this, but Liv, I've actually changed some of my assignments and my rubrics just because of what you produce inside the classroom. So thank you for that. You gave me a little professional development there. Thank you. Liv is also a very well-rounded student. She is a founder of the dance club here. And here's something I want to say about Liv too. She invited me to one of the salsa events. I did go, and I pray to God no one would recognize me as faculty. But I don't think anyone did. So Liv is an international student. She's from Australia, and she does have teaching. She does have background teaching in Australia as well. So that also gives her a much broader repertoire to pull from inside the classroom. So Liv is going to be a high school language arts teacher in the fall. So congratulations to all of you. You have my cell number, I have all of yours. Don't act like you don't know me. So when you see my text coming through about, hey, come on through alumni, we need you. Don't act like you don't know me. All right, we're very proud of them. Thank you.
We now would like to invite Dr. Nermeen Alam, Associate Professor and Director of the Women and Gender Studies Department, to present their 2026 awards.
I see that we have been somewhat on our best behavior with time, so keep it up for the upcoming years. So our first award is the Beth Naimi Award for Excellence in Women's and Gender Studies. The award is named after Beth Naimi, a Sciences-Newark economist whose feminist scholarship, teaching, leadership helped shape the Women's and Gender Studies program. The Women's and Gender Studies program is so delighted to award this year's Beth Naimi Award to Mojan Mughini. Mojan is not able to attend today because as we speak, Mojan is attending a rally for Women in Migration Network. That's my girl. Where do I start? Mojan she's wonderful, dedicated student leader here at Rutgers University, Newark. She has earned an A in every assignment. She has enriched every discussion. She served her fellow students. She served the broader university community as a community outreach senator, champion of the Accessibility Audit Initiative to promote campus inclusivity, and campaign coordinator for New Jersey Public Interest Research. Mojan was also selected as a Capitol Hill Fellow, worked as a congressional intern, and received the Newman Civic Fellowship for her work addressing campus barriers. And while all of these accomplishments are so impressive, but what makes Mojan so unique and so special is because she's one of the most genuine and intentional people that you will ever meet. So congratulations to Mojan.
Our next
award is the Dean James Cradle Award. The award is named in honor of James Cradle, a Rutgers-Newark alumnus who served for many years as Director of the Office of Veteran Affairs and later as Assistant Dean of Student Activities. His lifetime of work helped build community, understanding, and challenge discrimination against the LGBTQ community. The Women and Gender Studies program is so delighted to award this year's Dean James Cradle Award to M. Wider. Now, I did not have the pleasure of teaching M myself, but I did have the pleasure of reading what M's instructors said about her. M was described as a student that has the perfect balance of humor and intelligence. What do you need more than this? In the final paper, Gender Performativity in Speculative Fiction, M asks, what is a woman in a world without men? And then imagines a society composed entirely of women unfettered by patriarchal expectations. M's instructor described her papers as memorable for its uncommon quality, originality, insight, and research. And listen to this, M. One of your instructors noted that one of your very first assignment, one of M's first assignment, it was so strong and so original that for a brief moment they wondered if this was somehow a graduate student who just lost their way into an intro to an LGBTQ class. So yeah, maybe one of the strangest but almost sincere form of academic praise. And we are so happy to celebrate you. You're going to go and do amazing things with your graduate studies. Congratulations, Em.
We now move on to the awards presented by the Office of Academic Services. Please welcome Academic Advisor Ms. Ana Guzman Quiros, presenting the Dean of Academic Services Award.
Good afternoon. The Dean of Academic Services Award is presented annually to a graduating senior with outstanding leadership and services. Today, we recognize Mara McHale, a January 2026 graduate who majored in psychology and minored in cognitive neuroscience. In addition to her extensive work in the department, Mara also served as our peer coordinator for our pre-advisor program. During that time, she demonstrated exemplary leadership, mentorship, and dedication, supporting her fellow students. Although she could not be here with us today, we will ensure that she receives her award. Congratulations, Mara.
And now, last but not least, I welcome to the stage Ms. Cynthia Hawkins, our academic advisor, to present the next three awards.
Hi everyone, good evening, great to see you all. So my name is Cynthia Hawkins and I'm going to present a couple awards with you this evening. And so in terms of that, the first award that I'm going to be presenting is the Cassie Edward Miller to Miss Stephanie Totsky. And Stephanie is an English major with a minor in Foundations of Urban Education. Through Braven and the Rutgers-Newark Sheila Oliver Center for Politics, Race, Stephanie will be a part of this summer's Capitol Hill Fellows Program in Washington, D.C. The next award is the Dean Norman C. Miller Award, and that is presented to Miss Ashley Bloodgood. And Ashley with us is also a psychology major with a minor in youth development and juvenile justice, a part of our university college. And this September, she will be beginning her MSW also at Rutgers. So the next award that I'm going to be presenting is our Transfer Honor Society Award, which is known as the Tau Sigma Honor Society Award. This year we have 6 recipients that are completing their degree in the 3.9 to 4.0 range. And so there are 6 recipients, although all of them could not be here today. 3 of them are here today. So the first one that I will introduce to you is Mr. Melvin Alcantara. And Melvin is a psychology major with a minor in criminal justice. Melvin will attend graduate school, applying to graduate school to pursue a master's in clinical and counseling psychology. Our next recipient is Lydia Bakar, and Lydia is also a psychology major with a minor in neuroscience. Lydia will be heading to graduate school to also pursue clinical psychology with career plans in psychology and neuroscience. And our final recipient is Jarrell Sablan. And Jarrell is a social work major with a minor in social justice. Following graduation this May, Jarrell will continue her studies at NYU, also pursuing a master's in social work. Thank you.
Can we have a round of applause for all of our incredible scholars? Congratulations to you all and to the family, friends, faculty, and staff who supported you throughout your academic journey at Rutgers University, Newark.
We'd also like to take a moment to recognize some folks whose planning and dedication has made this event possible. Special thanks to Gourmet Dining Team, the Office of Reservations, Fred Stucker Photography, and our event coordinators, Dr. Sophia Pinto-Figueroa, Assistant Dean Cheyenne Tilton, Assistant Dean Mimi Rizcala, Anna Guzman, and Camila Sanchez. Your help and efforts in executing this event are greatly appreciated.
On behalf of the School of Arts and Sciences, Newark, we'd like to thank you all for coming or tuning into our live stream. To conclude the evening, we'd like to ask all award recipients to please come to the stage for a group photo. Have a wonderful evening, everyone, and congratulations.
Let's say 30 something. Let's say 30. I got it.